This is for Love and Samantha, and this is for apps, dating apps. You get on some apps. I was on this other app called. We're gonna have to, oh shit. We're gonna have to talk about this. I'm on this other app, and this you get coins. This dating app, and it says you too cool. You too. This person too hot for you. Let me tell you something. I don't like certain apps and how women act and how they do things. They want all attention. They compete for million niggas' attention. It takes a strong man to not give it all the attention. Certain women that love to interact more, not just focus on them. But everybody want to talk about quality. Never give up on whatever you wear. Never settle for less. But let me tell you something. When you do those things, you miss out on the seed that's be planted when you don't start off small. Because that's when gold diggers, they miss that opportunity because when you start off small, you miss that opportunity. Sometimes you have to start from the ground and work your way up. And most people don't realize that. They just assume stuff and expect hybridization, but never expect the seed to grow. It don't work like always like that. That was wrong with the business. Like relationship, like business. When you're a first person, you get your first job, right? I'm gonna tell you my first, and this is for Love and Saddam. My first interview at this Walmart in Carrick, this is for Love and Samantha and other people on apps. My first interview was at 12:16 before they denied me and tried to racial profile me. It was a greeter. But let me tell you what 12:16 did not do. They didn't ask me about my personality. They asked me how to attack. Everybody don't know stuff when you get there, and that's what's wrong with these business. They didn't ask me about my personality. They didn't ask me, and that's one of the things. My first job was working at 12:16. My first interview was a greeter, and the one thing I didn't like about 12:16 at that time, and I had to wait to 2, 3 years later because of how they handle business. And I know I got a great personality. It just they judge without understanding. They don't ask the questions. How would you act on the floor? How would you talk to customers? It's always about attacking a thing. But your main thing, one thing they realize we never solve in the business. The one thing they always want their product is more important than customers. That's why when people most complain, they think about themselves in this world because they product more and more than customers. So when people are thinking about the product more than the customer respect and dignity, that's why you got in this world where when you talking about New York performance issue, because people look after themselves. And you want to know why customers employ. People will watch another employee do a customer wrong. Let me tell you something. When I worked at Walmart, I'm going to tell you one thing. And if I see a customer, this is about the same thing as relationship and business. When I see a customer, this is what I have to do. I can't, if they still got their basket and they standing, they didn't go beyond that line, behind that register in that front entrance or that back room. They still is safe. I don't hassle a customer. Most people are bad for that. Dylan Miller, he talk a lot of stuff, but you're just because you're making it hard for others because of other people's behavior. Most of these people are being racial profiled. They see stuff at the register. Most of these people at the entrance see people. I hate when I see videos when employees, when customers getting harassed, but not just as simple because it got employees all over the store and they everywhere. I worked. So when you lie on that customer and you do things you don't supposed to be doing, that can be the biggest problem because other employees they see, but they didn't know it. They know a customer pay for a product and they didn't know it. When I'm in that store, I keep my eyes open. It doesn't matter. I know what my customers want. But understand that I don't accuse them because I see them buying the product on the shelf. Most employees they deny what they see. That's something they didn't. They wait till another employee act up in a camera room, and it's like you when you're mental disorder. You know what you see. When we talk about it, Dylan Miller know nothing about inflation. But if you keep letting him talk about thief and stealing, it's gonna be bad for customers. If you let Douglas Miller keep on talking about money and not being treated as a customer, it's gonna get worse and it's gonna get more violent. And people in New York care about themselves. They shop in the grocery store, a person will pass you up and know another worker doing bad because they care about themselves. Talking about performance issue. That's the problem because they care about themselves. But this is not the problem. Man. This is not the problem. Let's get back on apps. I'm sorry, love and Samantha. We're gonna get back on relationship. And I get back because I'm dealing with customs and I'm dealing with relationship. We're also dealing with apps and how people behave. And how people behave. And I'm saying I'm on this other app that I'm on talking to this app and the lady said, "You too hot, bitch. I don't need you." But a woman wanna call a nigga stupid after when a nigga don't open up, they like to call a nigga stupid. But when a nigga show intelligence, that's why I don't like all of that, man. Because these women picky and they got issues. They got issues. They picky. And they got issues. I know I charge my phone. What up? I'm just saying, guys. How you? I'm doing good. Yes, I 7 to 8 or 9. But it's picky how women act. But they got high quality. But that's why they never win because they don't know how to focus on letting the seed grow. Orion said something about don't mess with nobody and broke. But I want to tell him, I thought I charged my phone up. Don't mess with nobody and broke. But that's a gold digger. She can be a church girl and be a gold digger. And I refuse that when you don't see a man value. But these black women in the community, and where I'm at and where I at, they see a nigga and they want to, oh, this nigga. And world they want, I don't need you. But but people ain't gonna stop me from meeting and connecting with people. Like I'm on another app, tag and all the rest of those things, and how people interact it all into a million niggas. And like we have to be the one. Yeah. So man, that's the main thing with that situation. So, when a person say you too hot, baby, I'm too intelligent for you. When I'm getting on that other app called Ring, I'm too intelligent for you. I don't care about your body. I don't care about none of that. I'm too intelligent for you. I have been always been intelligent for a woman that couldn't handle me. And I feel like that. Don't get on the app when I'm on the app and I know I'm talking about different topics and I want to love Miss Amanda to talk about, but it's like when you're interacting with customers, that's why I'm talking about those things. Don't get in an app and an app say, "Oh, this person too hot." Bitch, I'm too intelligent for you. I have been intelligent for every damn woman, but a woman choose a dumbass, and I'm tired of that, man. No, but a person call a person out their name that can defend themselves, but they want people to love themselves and belong. That's the thing with society. That's the thing when we dealing with women. We Kevin Gates can talk about us loving ourselves. Yeah, we can love ourselves. But why should we compromise when other women are being picky and judging and they going after the dumbest niggas, but niggas not worth it? You know, me, I say one thing, I had my phone updating. That's why it cut off on me. Um, I say let's spend time focusing not just on self-love stuff, and not that I don't want to be in a relationship. And not just about doing all of those things. I've been loving myself. But the thing is this. Let me tell you something. Kevin Gates talked about that. Certain society, how women want things, they want us to be alone. Cause they don't know how to heal inside. And they want us to be alone, but they get mad at somebody with somebody. Oh, you can't defend yourself. A person big can't defend. But why you huffing and puffing and you're not interested? And you got a hold over 1,000 niggas, and you got everybody. I'm not gonna let you disturb me for my goals. Going through a struggle in a relationship and trying to manage because you want to be a stuck up bitch and a stuck up female, and you want to go around listening to other niggas. Don't come in I'm trying to balance myself out because the way you feel and the way you want to act. And I don't respect that. I don't respect that the females that I've been around. I don't respect those things of his work environments. I don't respect those things. Cause and let me tell you something, what a man wants, a man not gonna another woman not gonna understand because she's so busy scheming. And she not gonna understand what that man wants. So she's so busy listening to other people and oh I don't care. And this black woman, go ahead with that. When I worked at 1216 in Carrollton, I had people I just talked to Samantha in Dallas. She's from Dallas and from a part of thing, but we talked about some of the people that worked at 1216 in Oak Cliff in Dallas that came to Carrollton, Texas. We talked to them and most of the problem I had problems with my coworkers about my relationships, about my old relationship, about the women I dated. You don't think Sabina worked at that Walmart? They were judging her dumb ass. Women don't think of that. Women don't know what a man wants, but they can try to get close to you, and you think you the topic. A woman to think another man. Let me tell you something. In this world, you always got another woman that got a female nigga that's gonna try to get involved, and that's gonna be insane and try to get close to somebody you're interested to. That can be the dangerous thing in the topic of where other women blind at. But the other women I had to deal with, so you trying to exit it out. Bitch, you dumb. You think it's all about you. Just because you got a pussy between your legs. And you think it's all about you. But your fake ass you don't know that they using your dumb ass. They don't give you a fake, they using you to get close. So a female don't think that because they got issues. We're talking about relationships, talking about work related. I'm talking about all of those things when I'm dealing with certain things. But a dumb female got a guy friend. We're talking about females that got guy friends and know the motive of it, know the motive. But a woman want another. That's why I say I want a relationship. That's why I refuse to look back. That's why I refuse. That's why I don't want to be in it because a woman stuck up and they so busy. We need new. Most niggas gonna be against me of saying this. They're gonna be agitated, and they're not gonna like me that I'm keeping it real. I've been around a lot of fake. That's why I don't want to go backwards. But we dealing with that type of stuff, right? You think I'm listening to Orion? Orion not saying nothing to me. I know my relationship, I had to bend it from the ground. My friendship was built. I want to tell Orion something. I might don't get along with people no more. We don't hang out because trust is bro. No love is that because a relationship in conniving ways. But let me tell you something. We didn't always spend our time about money. And let me tell you, we didn't have money. We enjoyed each other. Let me tell you something with Marisol and Demir. We all us bought food, we rented stuff, we did stuff, and we cooked. We didn't always have money. Nobody didn't always have it. But we learned how to cook stuff and spend time and record with each other. And cook and watching movies with each other. With and that's what we learn how to do. In our friendship as teenagers, as grown y'all think you always have to have money to have a bond? It's the time you spend with each other, connecting and getting to know the spirit bond. That is more important than anything. But Orion talked about something. Orion he don't understand. He don't understand how far I came. He don't understand how far I came. That's Orion's opinion. That's Orion's opinion. When you dealing with different opinions and different things, those also the capsule of those things, right? Come on, right? Come on. A woman gonna have a stuck up mind, and when I'm at a woman having a stuck up mind, and not want to interact, but want a man to be used, but a man know he's worth. But you know what I say? You know what I say? This I'm moving in it. Yeah. Hubert F. Let me get on my Instagram. Get money start the way Hubert Jr. Hold up. Baby F. Baby Junior Baby. Legendary Baby for 203. So I'm everywhere, guys. I'm everywhere. But I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm being honest with that situation. I can't worry about everything that's not being done in those formats. I can't understand those things. A woman, I see her when I'm at that. When I'm gonna tell you something. I was standing on the side of my community. I see a woman mindset. I just don't see body, but I see the selfishness. I see the agitating in a woman. We see those things. And I don't want to. We can deal with those things, but a woman got to know how to get their act together, right? I don't care about your damn body. Your body don't mean nothing when the spirit ain't nothing. Go ahead with that bull crap. I'm just being honest with you. Oh, is that 4%? I thought I charged this last night. Thought I charged. I don't know why is that 4%. Let's charge. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying it's getting towards that, right? A woman don't understand a man work is getting towards those things, right? They're gonna take a man for granted. That's just the bottom line with that one. Hey, but I don't got time. I'm seeing the selfish mindset. I'm seeing a black woman mindset of being stuck up and want to stuck in her ways and the nigga she messed with. Hey, I don't got time for that, man. I got castles to build. I got mindset. And one nigga Mexican passed me yesterday. He talking about, no, go ahead, nigga. Y'all niggas listening. No, I stay by myself because what happened in the Dallas and Carrollton in 2019 at that mall, nigga, leave me alone with Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Freddy them and the rest of damn Boosie and MO3. Leave me alone when the nigga want to do their own thing, nigga. Like Lil Wayne said on the Carter, it's me on my own. I want it all. You know, niggas, something bitches so busy being listened. I don't want that, man. You know what I'm saying? But a white female gonna get up and say, in the parking lot, as long as you keep bitching along, you keep acting like that. I don't have to deal with you. Let me tell you why I'm not sticking by the rules. Let me tell you something. When Joe Biden said, "Oh, stick by the rules," we're gonna talk about that. Let's talk about that. Why I want to stick about another person rule when a black woman got another opinion and don't want to invest in another black man because they care what people think. They want to racial profile people. They want to do things that are not true. And a black woman and a white woman, because they so jealous, they can't understand a man's value. But I know they looking at me. Think I give a hell about they looking? That's hatred. That's most of it's hatred. Most of it's hatred. Most of it's smiling, but most of it's hatred. You think I'm really care about what not how another person I see jealousy and hatred of it. People don't want to talk about when I go through in my relationship and dealing with people. They don't want to talk about those things. They want you not to. Oh, they use. No, they using your dumb ass. You're being used. You're not a. You're not. Your mentality ain't strong enough. I went to civil rights and got the damn community for some of them were determination. As a black man in the car, determination. A black man gonna live. I went on civil rights and got there from intimidation. Those things I got for because a black man will look at you in the car with a woman and try to intimidate that. I'm hiding you. And I don't even think I'm hiding anybody, but remember that I think we all can be, but it's knowing your value. I never settle for that, but these women settle for manipulation. I don't want to go back to my past, but I don't want to deal with people here because I need something new. If you deal with somebody here, you're going to go back to the same. The most fear I have is going back to the past and dealing with stupid behavior from old friends and dealing with old relationships that I don't want to deal with. That just That's how I feel. That is the most fear I have because I don't want to deal with them no more. I feel like that. And that's why I'm pushing my heart is so pushing forward in a new direction and like to understand it. That's my most fear. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with my ex. I don't want to deal with none of that. That's the most fear that hurt me the most. I don't want nothing to do with them. That's my most fear. I feel like that. So when I'm dealing with stuff, I had to keep I had to keep pushing forward. I had to block many people when they want to act up and moving, and I had to block many people. They want to be like that, baby. I don't make sure your selfish ass don't come back, ever come back. I don't need you, and you know what I'm saying. And people in Carrollton, Mirza think he gonna get something from me when I'm playing our music. That you ain't gonna get nothing in Carrollton, Texas, because I got other people that's gonna help me out. Man. You ain't gonna get nothing. You can forget that in Carrollton, Texas. He can forget that and get the fuck out of my face. I just gotta be humble and trust the progress of God to get my feet in the door. And God say, when other black men talk about you and other niggas, no. You gotta understand the point of views. You depend on your brothers and sisters to get where you're trying to go. Depend on God and ask your brothers or sister and sister for a hand when you got different point of views and different mindsets in women and racism with different personality. Ask your people that have the same belief that you. Ask them for help to make your dream as a rapper come true. And a black woman in CPS office, I'm over there the other day, and she said something about over there in 2019. If I decide your point of views are what got you. You know, your point of views are why you don't support me. It probably the ability of you, but you think of somebody else, the ability. All of us deserve that try. All of us deserve that try. So I'm just talking about those things and what we dealing with in those formats. Like Pimp C said, that prostitute is not is good, and I believe that. I hung out with prostitutes, and they felt people felt comfortable around me. No, let me tell you, they felt comfortable around me. But I tell them most of the people that's on dry sleep, look here, man. If I got a damn job, you better ask for me to pawn something. You know, I told them that when you're working, bro, you're gonna help a friend out. If you got a part-time job and you see somebody, you're gonna help somebody out. I feel, I feel like that. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel when I'm dealing with certain things. When I get my magic, whatever when I get my own place, I'm not in my own place right now. But I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna take fuck all that, man. That shit, I could put that in the pawn shop and get all that back, man. Just work for it more. Your stuff, and people gotta realize. Most men don't realize. People don't realize that when you pawn something, you get it back. If you ask somebody, you get it right back, and he can. It's those things that count the most. But most people don't think like that. I feel like there are no things. I feel like that. I'm just being honest with you with how I feel. That's how I'm rocking. What's up? Guys, we're gonna keep moving, we're gonna keep connecting. Um you gotta know what guys. I'm gonna tell you a lady said something about we tell our kids to go to school and then we tell our kids to get a job and go to school and get their education, but we don't tell our kids to watch out for the spirit of our enemy. We don't do those things. So this is for Love and Samantha. I'm about to put it on Love and Samantha. I hope she hear me. And getting to know people, relationships, and I want her to hear me. I'm gonna post another video. Then I'm gonna post another video as a shortcut. But I just wanted to hear me. You know what I'm saying? You know. But people think about it while they talk about men. And she thinks she knows. She don't know about me. She don't know what I understand what I want. I'm a Sagittarius. And those things you don't understand what I like in a Sagittarius. Every Sagittarian is different. They don't understand what I want. They don't understand those things. So when we talk about relationship will last when two spirit is open. And you're able to see those things. And you're able to comprehend those things. If two of you on the same page and you see the spirit of others, and you see the spirit of the point of views, those things can't be broken. You think when I'm married, I want to go against my wife? No. I want us to have the spiritual side of it. When I'm in the car with her, I want you to say I want in the car, when I've been in the car with her, I want you what you see out there in that window, what you see out there in that world. What do you see out there in that world? What do you see in that community? It's bigger than that. See someone in that car as something big. What do you see? I want you to think big. I want you to see something more. My name, yes, we can. But we dealing with that. I won't have to really. Hey, you don't have to ever worry about me. Hey, you don't have to. Me as a sedentary, you don't have to ever worry about me. And nah, baby, because I come home, baby, you gonna know something. People, one thing about me when I'm in a relationship, they gonna see me turn my head at people. And if I see people married, if I ever get next to me, I'll say, I see the spiritual connection. You know, I see the spirit. Even when you go through problems in that marriage, you see that spiritual side. And most people don't know how to recognize that. They just think abiding their attention. They thinking with this, but not thinking and understanding of those things. When two spirit need to work out certain things. But I feel like those things. I feel like those things when we deal with those stuff, right? I just feel like those things. But I have to keep going whatever when the world is just not seeing the bigger picture between those things. So we keep going and like keep doing those things. But I'm doing stuff a little more different than anything of me. The fear of this, I don't want to, I refuse to let them come and break me. I refuse to let past. I refuse to let past friends that didn't see me come and break when I'm willing to stand hard for. And I'm willing to stand for, and that's why and that's why I'm willing to just keep moving forward. You're willing to keep pushing forward. And those things are what we willing to keep doing.